G'day viewers, it's day 2 of the 4-wheel drive TV empty Esky run and we're in the heart of Gippsland. Yesterday was incredible. We started in Sale, journeyed up north to Stratford where we put a lot of money into the small country town. From there we headed north to Darche and our final destination. We're here again in the centre of Gippsland, the heart of 4-wheel driving in the Victorian High Country, ready for another big day to explore the 4-wheel drive opportunities and spend more cash locally.
We took a bit of a detour rather than taking the main route. Riding along to another fantastic little town, off the map, off the track.
It's a small knit community and everyone bands together. Over the last couple of years there's been more fires than floods, been through drought and all those sorts of things, and everyone just pitches in and helps each other out.
I really didn't know what an empty Esky run meant, but from the way I've gathered it is you grab goods and wares from every place you stop.
Everyone stopped to get some coffee and a bite to eat, and Matthew and I have stumbled into this art gallery.
Really nice pieces through there, and the curator was able to talk us through a whole bunch of different artists. Picked up a couple of little knickknacks for the kids. Overall, just an amazing little town.
We've come to explore the whole area around here between Sale and the mountains.
Any of you guys planning to get some ink today?
No.
That's a shame.
I don't think
Bit old
Simon will
for
wait for that.
Normally we'd be taking our own food, preparing it and cooking it, but this trip's a little bit different. We want to spend as much money as we can locally. So get into these small towns, get into these small shops, buy our supplies, buy some ready-made food, whatever we can get our hands on, we're spending money locally.
These areas have been hard hit. First the bushfires, then COVID. Obviously country towns are probably had more movement during COVID, but couldn't have the scores of people coming from Melbourne. I got my toothbrush and I got Brian a curry pie.
How's that pie going, Brian?
Nice, really nice. We're spending money. We're looking after the country people.
There was a post put up on the local deer stalking page. Yeah, I thought that sounds pretty cool. I'll go along and have a look at that. And next thing you know, I was part of the crew heading out of town, so.
Yeah, awesome.
The hills.
That's so nice, that's so pretty.
Did a bit of shopping, filled our Esky, supported the local community. It's important to support the areas that have been isolated.
We came and got some breakfast from Darche store. Don't even know what I ate. Oh, we ate some chips.
The Empty Esky Run, it's a fantastic initiative and it's great that Simon and the 4-wheel drive TV crew have jumped on board and used their massive reach into the 4-wheel driving community to encourage people to get out and explore their smaller towns, get off the beaten track, get out and spend some money and help out these small rural businesses that might be going okay now, but they've spent the last 12 months doing it really tough.
Darche was like a ghost town. There was nobody here, literally nobody here. But we got over it and we're surviving and we're doing really well.
Suddenly Easter was here, big cars and people everywhere. Cars were banked up down the street and the pub was that crowd you couldn't go in. I wouldn't even bother going in. We've got to have tourism to survive, or the shop and the hotel once they go, that's the end of the town really.
Everyone's had a coffee, everyone's had some breakfast, everyone's got fuel, and we're all ready to go, ready to hit the tracks. Simon's told us he's got some interesting tracks in store for us today, so pretty keen to get out there and get into it.
Got a little bit of rain overnight, nothing too major. Might make the track interesting today, but nonetheless, still looking forward to a challenge.
to head back up into the hills. So we're sitting down around about the 200 metres at the moment and planning to head up some tracks.
Picked up a bit of a passenger today. How are you going?
Good.
There's still cars waiting to start.
Yeah.
The first section.
Got my able assistant doing the tracks today. Stopped and grabbed a coffee at the Darche store to get me going.
It's good to have Ricko on this adventure too.
Yeah. Just hit the first track and it is a cracker.
Certainly a wide selection of vehicles, you look at it. A lot of about 20 vehicles in the convoy, various configurations, different types, Discoveries, Cruisers, GU Patrols, D-Max. We had a Ranger, so a lot of different people. Interesting, the guys from these, they are Suzu, the D-Max. They come from the property just across there. The guys ahead of them from South Australia. Heading to the first track of the day and going through a cow paddock.
They look very relaxed.
They are very relaxed. Oh, baby cow.
If I drive over the cow paddies, will you wash the car?
No. Is that what you brought me here for?
And you're dodging the cow pads. Well done, Bri.
Been there before.
Yeah, got to clean it all off when you get back.
First track, quite a long, steepish sort of climb, nothing too difficult.
Is that the craziest first I've ever seen when he does that, doesn't it?
He hasn't been to the gym for 2 days.
It looks steep from here. Simon reckons it's easy. Jewish, holy moly, that's steep. Watch out, hang on, Kato. Oh, that's gentle.
Climbing. We're up now to 264 metres.
And first I was like, oh, that looks stupid. It looks so like easy. And then like Simon's just trying to make it look really cool. But then when we went up, it was really bumpy and it actually was fun.
How you going, kids? Was that an easy hill?
Yeah. We're up to 290 metres, still climbing.
Wow, the rain is coming in now.
Yep.
You'd hope we get out of young one. Man, look at that.
And Simon has his rear winch cable hanging out and he's in for a fun day.
6 degrees outside.
Doesn't feel it though. Does it?
We'll stand outside.
Glad I'm in the car and not out the car. Camera crew are bloody awesome putting up with that.
We're up to 320 metres now. Beautiful views in some parts, but some parts we can't see because of the rainstorm.
Got up to the top of the hill and what an amazing view.
You could see all the way across Darche, right up into the high country.
It's about 420 odd metres. Very picturesque and calming, it's amazing.
It's a great view, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic.
And we just stopped and then people got out and I was like, oh.
The view's awesome.
Yeah, you see everything.
Nice and clear for us. It was raining earlier, so it's good to have a bit of a break from the rain. It's always nice to get out of the city and come and see some of the countryside.
Got my licence 2 weeks ago and we're in the deep end, just straight up four-wheel drive TV.
Well, you don't come to the high country and expect to be driving on flat ground, do you? Of course there's going to be a hill descent. I just hope it's a good one.
Shimin's going to be your navigator, but just so you're clear. You can see here we're in 4 low. That's the lowest gearing that you want. That gives you the highest torque application and the best control for four-wheel driving. You want when you're going down a hill is the least amount of brake possible. If the car's going too fast, you've got to gently apply the brake. If you hit the brakes too hard, the car starts to slide.
Not scared nerves, but healthy nerves, I reckon, because I've never done this before and don't want to crash car because Simon will jiu-jitsu me and put me into a human pretzel.
We love steep down hills. The kids don't like it, but we like it, so.
Excellent. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Make it challenging.
We're keen. Set the challenge, we're keen for it.
Has the potential to be a really gnarly one, so we'll just have to wait and see.
But if I know Simon like I do, he's going to want to turn around and come straight back up it, which is going to be exciting.
So I know Simon's got something in store for us. I trust Brian.
No.
Oh, jeez! What is this? Oh, where are we going, Brian? Oh, what's happening? Jeez!
I might squeal every now and then.
Got in the cars, headed down another steep track, very rocky.
It was amazing to see a group of 20 vehicles tackling a track.
Very shaly and a bit powdery as well.
It's what we built for, Millie. We got this. We got this.
Are you frightened?
course I'm not frightened.
Do you reckon it'll make it down?
No, we're not going to make it down. We're going to crash and burn.
I really hope you're being sarcastic.
Should I be nervous?
Nah. It's the worst thing that can happen. All right.
Right.
How was that?
That was like the hardest section.
Scared to go up?
I've been a bit down.
Simon's like the opposite of gravity. What goes down must go up. Always goes down and then goes back up again.
Oh! There's a pothole.
I'm going to be disappointment on the camera today because I'm not screaming.
My favourite is going up the hill. I like powering up to the top. Going down you can get a little bit sketchy because once you start sliding it's very hard to stop.
The key here is just to try and keep a smooth throttle, low range, minimise the chance of wheel spin, that sort of thing. Tell you what, she's pretty steep though. Matt in the Raptor giving it a red hot go.
Okay.
This is going to be cut up. People are going to get stuck.
That's okay. It's alright.
Right, let's go. Let's get it. Second time round. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, I made it.
Way too easy?
Too easy, didn't need the diff locks.
That's so pretty.
So you're going to try and change up again, going halfway down the hill again? No, not a good idea.
Your suggestion earlier.
My suggestion?
Yeah, I said, oh, you can go down into second.
Oh.
I did. Okay. Shouted at me.
I selected first gear, let the car do the work, just let it roll down the hill, let the engine do the braking.
You know, there's a real balance between not getting cocky and being fun, and that's exactly what just happened.
We might need recovery. Alright, we're stuck.
So the young fella on his first day of four-wheel driving has gone and got the camera car well and truly stuck. SOG, BRS and Road Safe four-wheel drive to the rescue. So let's get him out, back on the track, and we'll keep going.
It's the best and worst place to break your car because they've got insurance with the show. On the other hand, Simon knows like every martial art, so he'll just pretzel you. Or you just get insurance. I don't know, either way.
This is what we call a death trap. And whilst you think it's designed for towing, it's actually that load that makes it work. It locks the tow ball and the hitch together. It's not actually designed to take a shear force. Now a trailer is being towed along with the force of the down ball holding it on. It's not towing with a jerking shear load. These are cast, they snap off. That tow ball in itself is a fair bit of weight, and when you've got a snatch strap with 20% stretch, that becomes a massive slingshot and that becomes a projectile. A road safe rated recovery hitch, a VRS rated bow shackle. That now is a great point for us to safely connect our winch up.
Operating the winch because Will got the car stuck.
Okay, ready Archie? Winch in. So, you know who I'm going to blame for this one? The navigator. No, the navigator.
No, she said watch it.
I saved Will and his co-driver. I got to sit and control the winch. It was really fun, good experience. I even got a handshake from Simon.
It's a motorbike track.
Is it really?
Yeah, apparently they were saying it's an endurance motorbike track.
I wouldn't do it on a motorbike. That's crazy.
Heading up there?
No, we'll skip this one.
Yeah!
There's no backing out now. It's like the mafia. Once you're in, you're in.
Went round the corner and there was this fantastic track that just went straight up a hill. Apparently it's a motocross enduro track, but it just looked undrivable.
It's a steep hill, very rutted out, hadn't been used for a very long time.
Simon being Simon said, I'm going to give it a go.
Simon decided to come up with a really big hill, but we didn't try because it was just too bumpy and stuff.
It's like one of the biggest climbs on the property. Front and rear diff locks on. She's pretty rocky and chopped up.
The last one was the best drive of the day, obviously. We were all spectators on that one, watching Simon go up the hill in the Iveco.
Gets his way up probably about 2/3 of the way and starts to get a little bit unstuck.
Full drive, front and rear diff locks, low range, and he still had to give 3 or 4 cracks to get up this one section.
Slippery on those rocks. Just needs a little bit more momentum.
About 3/4 of the way up, he started to struggle a bit. There was a really soft patch, but credit to Simon, he was able to reverse back, have another go, and he got all the way up the top of the hill, which amazed us all.
Couple of back and forths, but powered over it, no issues at all.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Ho ho! What a ride.
I'm not trying that. I've got no diff lock.
Let's turn it around and head back down. What a ride and amazing views.
Once you go up, it's easy to come down. It's just all about control.
Course, Simon gets back down the bottom. Who's having a go next? First person to put their hand up is Ricko.
You're going to drive, Rick?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Bring it on.
Simon made it, so Rick's got to be able to make it. Yeah. He'll look bad if he doesn't.
Slippery surface up there, so it's all going to depend how he gets past that first part where that rock is up there.
We're about to find out.
We're definitely going to find out, yeah.
That's steep, isn't it?
Ricko to go in the Patrol. To everyone's surprise, Ricko got up there even easier than Simon.
Straight into it, no questions asked. Didn't even watch Simon go up the hill. Didn't have any issues at all. Jumped straight into it. Powered up, didn't get stuck once. Straight over the top, straight back down.
He just held the throttle in one spot, nice and steady speed, no issues.
How come Rick gets an applause and I didn't?
All right, hand of applause.
I'm clapping.
We've got another taker. It's a disco. It's all happening here.
One of the other guys that has actually come over from South Australia jumped in his disco and said he was pretty keen to give it a go.
Now, he also got up fairly easy, having Simon navigated, worked out the right sort of line. Everybody picked the right line and managed to get up there without a problem.
Made it look easy. We knew it wasn't easy. We were down the bottom. We could tell how steep that hill was.
Basically an elevated highway.
I honestly didn't think they'd make it. I really didn't, but they nailed it. They nailed it really good.
We proceeded down and out of the valley, just on Darche, back to Dargo.
So no guess where we are. We're now at the Dargo pub. What an awesome day we've had and what a great way to finish the day off.
Today was really fun because I got to meet like a lot more people that we might be able to go forward driving with.
Been an awesome weekend. Thanks, Simon. The empty Esky run will be something that we'll be doing a little bit more of. I'm going to have a chat to Simon about this and tell him that we need to make it a regular thing, I think.
What makes Gippsland so relevant to what we're doing this weekend is the impact that fires and COVID have had on the local economies. So it's really relevant that we support Gippsland and get back into these areas as soon as we possibly can. We're encouraging you guys to get up off the couch, get out of your lounge room, get into your vehicles and come out into regions like this. Not just Gippsland, you can do this right across Australia. Spend money locally. Support rural Australia, which has suffered so much after the last few years. Let's get Australia back on track.